Greetings, everybody! Round two for me attempting to make this video because I just made this entire video and realized that my mic wasn't even being recorded, so now I have to do it all over again. All right, let's get started. So I thought it might be kind of interesting if I show you guys the editing process for when I go through my game, or for when I'm making game clips from a VOD. All right, so to do that, I use a program and it is called Movie Studio 16 Platinum. It actually used to be called Sony Vegas. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. It's been around for a long time and I don't know why they changed the name, but it's just the editing program that I already know how to use because I've been using it for like a million years. So it's easy for me. But yeah. Okay, so here's the program. This is the main video window. This is the preview window. I'm going to hide that for a second so you guys can actually see what we all have here. So you have your project media, you have transitions, which I never use these. I mean, I think I might have like a few times, but I honestly don't really care about these transitions. I don't do anything that requires fancy transitions. I just keep things pretty simple. These are your video effects. If you want to make something like black and white, or if you want to make something brighter, or if you want to add like just whatever special effects. Oh, if you have like a green screen and stuff, the chroma key, that's what that is. Um, yeah, just all kinds of stuff there. Media generators. This is like at the end of a movie, you have like movie credits and stuff. Test pattern, whatever you want. Over here, we have the audio, so we can see how our levels are. It's actually usually down a little bit. Okay, so on to the actual project itself. First thing that I do, I move my video file into Movie Studio, which takes forever because I have so many audio tracks that go along with it, and my VODs are pretty long. This one is just under 5 hours. It's 4 hours and 55 minutes, so it takes a while to load. For the audio, the program has to do something that's called building peaks. And that's what takes the longest. So sometimes I'll like put the track or I'll put the entire video file in here and I'll just leave it for like 15 minutes. So it takes like 15 to 20 minutes and then all of my audio peaks have finally been built and I can go in and edit them. All right, so first thing we want to do, add your video file, wait for the peaks to build, and then we're here. And then I go over here, this is the project video properties. And I want to make sure that everything is set how I want it. This is like, if you want to make like a vertical video or, some whatever size you want. Like for example, the YouTube Shorts, if I want to make a vertical video for those, this is where I have to start. I have to switch all of this to 1080 by 1920. And then I save it, which I'm not doing a vertical, I'm just doing a regular one. So this is fine. I've already gone through all of this. I have everything like as presets in this program. Makes life so much easier. Okay, so now I'm going to minimize that. That over here, or wherever, I don't know. And then we can go through this footage. Oh, okay, so once you add it, you want to, like, people who are kind of new to this is one of the most common problems that I know that they have. They'll be editing their video and then they'll notice that it's choppy. So if you want to get rid of that choppiness, you have to go into here, you have to go to switches, and you want to do disable resample. If you keep the smart resample on, it's going to make it choppy. I don't know why. I've never really gone in depth to it. These are just the things that I have learned over the years. Trial and error. I am not a professional. Everything is just trial and error for me. Um, okay, so on stream, I'm always asking you guys if the audio is good, if the mic's too quiet, if the game audio is too loud. And that is because you guys get a mashup of all of the audios combined. Now, when I'm editing them, all of the audios are separate. I have them all as their own separate channels, which means I can't adjust the VOD afterwards. Like, whatever you guys are hearing on stream is how the VOD is going to be. So to make clips from the VOD itself as is isn't always ideal. But if I go into this program and I mess around with the separate audio channels, Like for example, this first one, this is all of the audio, game audio, mic audio, um, oh, alerts. So if like somebody follows me or if somebody uses like bits or something, anything that has any of those like overlay sound effects, those all go here. Audio alerts, which, there's never anything happening on my stream, so there's not really a lot going on. So this will just stay muted. It's pointless. And then here, audio voice. This is my mic. So like if, let me see. Let me mute that. Let me make this solo. So if I play just this, it'll literally be just me talking. No game audio. Momentum here. Oh my gosh. Like the sickest trick ever. See, just me. Just me talking to myself like an idiot. And then if we go here, this is all game audio. So that's that. We'll mute that. Can play. Now we'll see how the actual game, like how the full mix is. Just join, yo! It's a public session. Now that's not actually that bad. I think I did a pretty good job during that stream. I think I got the audio levels just right. Is this a functional car wash? Oh, nothing really seems to be drowning each other out. I like that one. I don't know if that was luck or just me being amazing. Okay, so we're gonna keep that one. We're gonna work with that one, and we're gonna keep all of these muted. All right. So now what I need to do is I need to find what I want to make a clip of. And to do that, I grab this thing right here, the scrubber, and I move it along until I find something worthy. Now, I have already marked this earlier, so I didn't have to spend forever trying to find it. And it is over here. I have two markers. Let me zoom in. Let me move this. All right, so there was a bit where Lox was going shopping, and I did not want him to go shopping at the thrift store. So that's what this is. But, ew, no, Lox. Ew, no, this is discount. No, I can't let you go here. No, Lox, don't do it. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna split it, which is just the split button, or S on the keyboard, whichever method you prefer. And then I already know that the clip ends about here, so then I split it here. And then what I do is I grab it, highlight it, and then I like to copy the clip and then minimize this, get this out of the way, and then go down here to the end, and then I paste it. Because I don't really like to mess with the original in case I need to go back and like grab something or get like a better version of something. Sometimes my editing gets really messy. All right, so now we have the copy of the clip and we can mess with it. And this is it's pretty complete. I don't really want to like go in and chop anything in the middle. I'm too lazy for that right now, just for the purpose of making this a video that's not crazy long. All right, so assuming that that's the clip, that's how we want it, then I would listen to the audio as such. Do it. No, Lox. No, you have to go to the fancy store. And what I'm doing is I'm watching the levels over here. No, we only shop at the fancy stores. And I would probably increase this just a little bit. I can't shop here. Whew. My goodness. Okay, so that right there. I like those levels. Those are good levels. All right, so let's see. What do I need to do next? Oh, okay, so then, let me move this back over here. So then what I'll do is I will insert another video track, because if you've ever seen my clips, then you know that I always add, oh no, wait, no, there's something else I need to do. Hold up. Okay. I need to get rid of this border. You see how I have this stupid border? I don't like to have that in my clips. So I right click, go to Event Pan Crop, and we're going to crop that out. And once again, I've already saved this as a preset from where I've done it a million trillion times. So now this is cropped. And now we don't have a border. It's perfect. It's nice and clean. All right, so now that that's done, now I can move on to the next step. And like I was saying, if you've ever seen my videos, you know that I always add like a little Ashipedia tag, a little credit on the video. So I grab one of these, stick it there, and I also already have this saved as a preset to make life easier. Let's see. Ashipedia tag right there. There it is. And then I've already gone through all of this and made it nice and pretty. All of these stupid settings, but I'll let you see what they look like. This is everything that I've gone through. Just adjusted it how I wanted it. Location's not really important for this part. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now, obviously, in my video, I don't put the tag right there smack dab in the middle. So I have to go in and I have to crop that too, which is once again a preset. So let me find that. Okay, Ashipedia Credit Corner. I don't know how I name these things. I just name them whatever seems the easiest at the moment. All right, so now you can see it. It's gonna stay right up there at the top of the video. Let me minimize that again. Or no, I'll just move it over. And sometimes because I have an animation added to this credit, and sometimes I want it to be short, and sometimes I don't care. I just let it go a little longer. So we're gonna see how long this one is. Ew, no, logs. Ew, no, this is discount. No, I can't let you go here. No. Okay, I'm just gonna let that be the full length. But I have to copy it and I have to paste it for the rest of the video. So copy, and then I'm going to paste. And then I'm going to move it so it's nice and flush with each other. And then for this one, because this one's a little longer, I'm going to shorten it. And I have snapping on, which makes life easier. I don't have to get, all zoomed in and make sure everything's lined up. It'll just do it for me. All right, so then we want to save, because I've learned the hard way that if you don't save frequently, you will regret it. All right, and then the last thing I have to do is at the end of my videos, I always have like that little, they call it a bump. And it's like where it says like, to see more, check out Ashipedia, twitch.tv, whatever. So I need to add that. So on my third monitor, which is out of view right now, so sorry, I am in my files getting that little video, which I have also made and saved in advance, so I don't have to make this over and over every single time, which I actually used to have to do. So if you look at some of my clips, you'll notice that these aren't always the same. But this is the one that seems to be like the most versatile, so this is the version that I actually keep reusing. And now I need to disable the smart resample. All right, so that one is good to go. So now if we click here, blocks, we only overpay for see how it transitions. Okay. All right, now the one thing that I always do, because I don't like for it, here, I'm gonna mute this so we don't have to keep listening to my stupid self talk about whatever the heck I'm talking about. I don't like how it just like, all of a sudden it's over and then bam, it's the bump. I like for it to fade out to black. So like if you look, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, see, there was no fade. Now there's a fade on the bump, but there's not a fade on this one. So I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna add a fade. So I grab this, I'll put it about right there, and then I have to match up the tag or else the video will fade and the tag will still be there and it won't look very nice. And then I like to fade the audio out with it so it's all nice and clean. Okay. So now we will watch this. Oh, see that fade? It's nice, right? Okay, moving on. All right, zooming out, saving, save frequently. Okay, so this one, it's ready to go. Oh, I need to unmute this. That would be dumb. I would have no audio. All right, so this is good to go. We've got our little credit in the corner. We've got our bump at the end. We've added the fade. We've gotten rid of the border. We've disabled the smart resample. We've adjusted the audio. It's good to go. All right, and then for the last part, we have to go in and we have to say make movie. And we have to say save to hard drive. And I know that this part, oh, and then advanced options. Now this part can be a little overwhelming for people who might be new to this program because it's like, what the heck is all of this stuff? Because you do want to get these settings right. If you want good quality, you need to get these settings right. Um, so for my videos, if it's less than a minute, I'll go ahead and render in 4K, but anything over a minute, my computer kind of struggles with. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just something. It can't handle more than a minute. Um, or else I just go down here and I do the 1080p 59 frames per second. And then you want to go in and you want to customize. And once again, if you're doing a vertical video, like for the YouTube Shorts, you're going to want to change everything here. So you're going to want to make sure this is not 19 by 20 or 1920 by 1080, but you want to make it 1080 by 1920. Um, Everything else looks good. This is already set as a preset for me. I've already figured all this crap out. And then I would give it a name, and then I would click render. And I think the rendering process for a video of this length is probably gonna be like 2 minutes, maybe three. It's not that long. It goes by pretty fast. And then the last thing that I would do is I would go back to my project. I would expand it. Here, wait, let me move this off for a second. I would mute this. So now we don't have the tag in the top corner because what I would need to do is I would need to get like a screen grab, something to put as the thumbnail image for when you like see my video on YouTube or whatever. So I would go and I would just like skim along here, find one that I want, say I want this one, and then I would go here where it says copy snapshot to clipboard. I would click that, and then I would take it into Photoshop and I would paste it in there, and then I would have this image to work with. And then I would throw my title on it, all that spiffy stuff, and then it would be ready to go. And that is the editing process. That is how I do it. It's nothing professional or fancy, but it works. And I'm really behind on clips because of how long my VODs are and how long it takes for those audio peaks to build. But yeah, that's how it's done. If anybody has questions, feel free to ask. Maybe I'll make some more editing videos. Maybe we'll do some motion tracking, which is a really fun but annoying process. But I don't know, it might be a good video. And I'll leave a link in the description of like the program that I use just in case anybody's curious. And yeah, that is it for this video. Bye!